Well, we are live and not live on Memorex. We are actually live tonight. Ain't that right, Pretty?
Yeah.
How is everybody? We got a few folks in here already, so it's hard for me to tell what's going on here after messing around with the YouTube live stream and then, of course, using StreamYard, which I prefer StreamYard because it seems to be a little bit easier. But boy, how did we got the folks coming in? It looks like I know 3 Mississippi was on. I got to catch them on the tail end. I missed Mama V earlier, but here we are after Thanksgiving weekend, a week, midweek. Somebody's supposed to say, Mike, do you know what day it is?
Mike, do you know what day it is?
It's hump day. It's Wednesday hump day. But
Hi, Tree Haven.
Yes, sir. Howdy, Tree Haven. We are glad to be back in the house. What the heck? That's a noise I hear from anywhere, especially if baby cracks it. And what's funny is I can do that at work and somebody crack one, and I always got to I got to get out there and see who's cracking what and who's doing what.
That's funny.
Because to me, that's the sound of a cold snack being open. I already opened mine, so, but yeah. But
hey, Tristan!
I'll let baby scroll back
up
on
the
there
controls
because she's on that side,
yeah.
And we can see who all's up in here. And welcome all y'all folks in because we love it.
Welcome, Old Man King Homestead, Kickapoo, Susie Jacobson, Linda Peterson. Welcome in. We're glad you're here. Tamara Brown.
Welcome, ma'am.
How's it going? Thank you for the thumbs up. Who else? Brian with the Vineyard Farmhouse.
And everybody go see Brian later tonight with Tree Haven.
That's
Jess,
right.
he's in here.
Exciting.
And there's Oak. Howdy, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. Glad you're here. Tree Haven is in the house.
Yep.
Of course, Tristan, Treasure Hunter.
Sunny, Treasure Hunter. Roberta's Artistic Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Glad you folks are here.
Mm-hmm. Heather's here. Hi, Heather.
Heather Landstrom. Howdy, ma'am. Scrolling on down here.
Mm-hmm.
See who all if we haven't got him
John
on.
Wiggs.
There he is. We know
we were looking for you, mister.
Of course we were. We sure were. Beth, howdy, Beth. Welcome in here.
Okay.
I think we might have caught most of them. Those that have commented, we got 18. Be sure and hit the thumbs up. And thank you, folks, for joining us tonight. And we hope all y'all had a good Thanksgiving week, because we did. We had a good time with family. We had plenty of food. We ate all the leftover food that we could possibly eat. I'm burned out on Thanksgiving food. Are you?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to see turkey, ham, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes,
pumpkin pie, pecan pie.
We're done.
None of that
We
stuff.
ate all of it, though. We were very blessed to have all that. So.
Yeah, it was good. And yams, baby's yams. But yeah, we're done with the Thanksgiving feast. Yeah. So done that I actually made some chili night before last, which that was good. I was craving chili.
So good, yeah.
And then my mother blessed us with some of Mom's chicken salad. So we've had some chicken salad sandwich as well as salad and all that. But, you know, it's good to have them leftovers. I did keep some of the ham because I will be doing a pot of beans and cutting up that ham to go in the pot of beans because I love beans. Baby loves beans. Beans. The more you eat,
I don't know it.
The more you fart.
Okay.
Stinky,
that's you.
Stinky butt.
That's you. Stinky. You only knew some of the stinky secrets are going around this joint.
Yeah.
This guy.
And they ain't no secret either.
Woo! Well, you know what? Yours are. I'm not going to get off on this subject.
Why not?
You're the SBD.
Let's let them know about
You're
it.
the secret but deadly.
Baby's always the one that's
I don't
kind
wanna
of
talk
sitting
about
there
it.
minding her own business, so she makes sitting there minding her
You
own
can't
business.
even lie right.
That she's trying to make me believe, just like last night, tried to accuse me of something that she did. Says, "Burr."
That's a big fat lie. You lie,
And
you
baby
know it.
said, "Is that you, baby, over there farting and stinking?" And I'm like, "No."
He lies
I didn't
like
even
a
hear
dog.
nothing.
Yeah. No, I heard something and it sounded like you, and that's why I asked.
What?
Baby, did you pass gas?
And I was like, "No."
No, did you? He always says no, did you?
Yeah.
That ain't me. He's a stinky son of a bitch.
The guilty party usually speaks first, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving? Yes, Beth, it was a monkey. Hey, Pretty and Pooch, you better take. Stop while you're ahead, Pooch. Yeah. We got Team Pretty and Team Pooch. Yep. And everybody knows who's
Tiny Farm Nuggets.
We are glad you're here.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
But yeah.
But how was y'all's Thanksgiving? Let us know.
Yep, and it was a good weekend, and here we are back, hitting December 1st tomorrow. Wow, can you believe it? And I'm surprised because that's something we'll be doing this weekend, I'm sure, because Pretty's ready to drag out all the Christmas decorations.
Okay, it's really funny because I am like October. Here comes when September hits. I'm so excited for October, November, December, and January. And it's funny because he's supportive somewhat, but the way he just said it, he's like, and Pretty is ready to drag out all of her Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Well, I know you are.
Yeah. To drag out all of her Christmas stuff.
Well, it's all in the shop. We have to drag it into the house, and then baby's got to unbox it and put it up and decorate, and then I got to assemble the tree and all that good stuff. And so, yeah, we'll be playing Christmas Carol music and having hot chocolate. And
we don't do that.
We are this year, and we're going to film it just so we can watch it. And everybody can watch how Pretty and Pooch decorate. No, it's fun. And I know Pretty enjoys it, but we are going to get our decorations out. We can set up our tree and do all that stuff.
Beth said they don't call him full-blown country for nothing. That's because you like to blow them. Yes. No. Okay, since you started this mess, okay, for those of you guys that are joining, this guy decided that he was going to talk about his gas problems and his tooting and all that mess. And he'll say he doesn't toot.
I don't. I don't. I just rip the seams out of my britches.
Yeah. And so he said the other day that he ate some chili.
Where's baby going with this? Oh, yeah, go ahead. You tell the story.
Yeah, you said I had some chili and some. No, he comes out of the bathroom saying, "Well, that wasn't what I expected." And then I said, "What happened?" And he said that he was thinking that he was gonna blow
the
out
ass end out. Oh my gosh! What in the world is this life?
I don't know, but we're a little on the immature side. Straighten up, Mike.
Hey, it's fun times.
It is fun times. Piggy's here. Piggy, we're glad you're here. Don't leave.
Yes, sir. We're glad you're here.
Back Road to Freedom. Justin is here.
Justin, welcome in, sir. Yeah, we got to have a little fun sometimes.
Yeah,
because it's been one of those.
It's been
one of those weeks so far. Actually, we've had a couple of bad news. We've had some bad news delivered. There's MT Homestead. Welcome in, Terry. And if Mike's there with you, Big Mike. But yeah, we've had a little bit of some bad news within the family and within our church family as well.
Cottonwood Ranch is here.
Howdy, Cottonwood Ranch.
At home with Tom and Rhonda.
Yay! At home with Tom and Rhonda. Welcome in, folks.
He Let me get to the bottom, and then we can chat about what happened.
Yeah.
Our Okie Homestead.
Howdy, howdy. Welcome in. Our Okie Homestead. I'm glad all you folks are in
Me
here.
too.
But
Thank you.
But we've had some unfortunate news. Some of it expected, some of it not. We'll start off and just ask for prayers for our church family and our internal family with Doll's our sister-in-law and her brother Mondo's wife Dolly. But first off, our pastor, Pastor Rick, his father passed away Sunday. He knew. How did he put it? It was just they were waiting.
He was on hospice, and that he was making his way to
his final destination, his final resting. And poor Pastor Rick pushed through it. He did dedicate his Sunday sermon to his father, which his father Mather was a good, genuine man and a good figure within our church. He raised a fine son in his son Rick. So very blessed to know that both those men. So yeah, it's always sad, especially when one loses their father, their earthly father. That's a hard one to take. And my poor baby and her brother Mondo have lost theirs, and I fortunately have mine, but I don't even want to think about it because I know how hard that's got to be and is. And of course, I do know that time will come, but Pooch will be broken when that day comes. I can tell you that right now.
It's so tough. It is. I think my brother and I were talking just recently because as we're getting older, I think we start to. Obviously, it is true that with wisdom, comes such great thankfulness. And we were talking about as we're getting older, in our 50s now, that I have two brothers. I have an older brother and two older sisters and a younger brother. My baby brother and I are really, really close. And we were talking about if we had the opportunity to bring mom and dad back. Hi, Steve C.
Howdy.
We wouldn't do it. If we knew that they had to, even if we didn't know that they were going back, we wouldn't, because it is too hard. I mean, I'd rather wait and see them when I get to heaven than to have them come back and leave again, because losing your parents, of course, I've lost both my mom and my dad, and that's just, it's too much. It's just the pain is just, it's too much.
And for those of you I'm sorry too. And especially to one that I see closely and I know loved her father, Oak. My prayers are with you too, ma'am. Because you have spoken, and I understand and know your feelings. And thank you for sharing as well, because that's tough.
It is tough.
But yeah, so that was something that we've learned this week to start the week off. And again, you need to step back. Even though we mourn and we hurt, it is a time to give thanks and celebrate those lives for the impact they left on us and the world that we all live in, because those folks can leave a good lasting impression on those they do come in contact with in life. So that's always the positive.
And our sister-in-law, today we just found out, actually when I was driving home from work, we found out that so my sister-in-law and my brother and Mike and I, we lived together when we were all got married. We lived together for a few years. And during the time that we all lived together, Mike and I lost our son, Ben. And then almost 6 weeks to the day, 5 weeks, 5 weeks after we lost Ben in a motorcycle accident, our sister-in-law Dolly lost her son Justin in a motorcycle accident. And today Dolly found out that she lost her nephew, who she was very, very close to. And he was walking down the highway with a girlfriend of his, and he was struck by a vehicle and was killed. And so I appreciate your prayers and all of your love and your support and your condolences and sympathies. But even more than that, I think for me, as Mike and I were sharing over the Thanksgiving holidays, that if you have someone that you have a beef with or a grievance with or whatnot, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to not just
let that
just
linger,
let it go.
eat at you,
and we know that people do things to us.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me, we've had family members do things to us that you would think, I'm never going to forgive you for that, or I can't believe that a family member would say or do something like that to you. But I felt so much better after, I know for me personally, after something within my family happened, and I just decided, you know what? We are all human. I think as family members, as spouses, we all love one another. None of us are perfect. We say things that we shouldn't. And because I know that Mike loves me, and because I know that my siblings love me, we'll all do a few mistakes, and we all say things that we don't mean. And and they love us.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's
right.
perfect in their words.
Exactly.
And actions aren't always perfect either. Intentions may not come out right, and I know most of you folks understand and know those things, but
just as a reminder, I mean,
Yeah.
after even today, after hearing that he was killed instantly, just walking.
That's crazy and it's sad. But anyway, let's get on to some bigger, brighter, better news. I don't know if we got any bigger. Do we have any bigger news?
I do. I went to see the Eagles in concert.
Yeah, she did. She went to the Eagles, saw the Eagles.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you to her brother.
Yes, my brother gave me an early Christmas present and took me to see the Eagles in concert. It was the Hotel California concert, tour. And if you guys have not seen the Eagles, if you get the opportunity, I'd say go for it. Just go for it. I know that the tickets can be super expensive or whatnot, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't know what he paid, but it was my Christmas present, and so I think, and where we sat was pretty good. So you guys should go and see.
Yep.
The Eagles. What else we got going on, babe?
And the weather's changed around here. Of course, it was nice and warm yesterday. Then today it was cold. And tomorrow, what's supposed to be warm again, maybe. And then back and forth. Just the kind of weather we like to make us sick. Which it'll give us a good time to decorate Christmas outside and inside. Because baby will have me outside on ladders, stringing lights, and who knows what all out here, right? Baby's got chores for me to do.
I do. I got some chores. But is that a wives' tale or a myth that when they say the weather doesn't get you sick?
Well, I would think the ups and downs of the climate change would make it, because I can already feel like my sinuses are wanting to close up from the nice spring-like weather yesterday, and here we are in the cold weather today. And used to, it didn't bother me none, but nowadays it seems like it just wants to kick my butt. But I don't know. Pooch always blows through it anyway, regardless.
Yeah, because he's raw bone.
I'm raw bone. I am raw bone and rotten to the core. But yeah, and of course, Pretty and I baby turned down that show today for the weekend too, didn't you?
Did.
We passed up on that because we have got, well, with all the festivities and stuff going on this week, we just got a lot to do. We need to take care of around here. I mean, decorating and all. I got a crap load of shirts to press over here I'm looking at right now, and I'm gonna hire baby, I think, to come help me. Listen to that laugh.
Thank God the pumpkin carving thing was muted, because that's all you hear is some loud laughing. But no, well, how much are you gonna pay me?
Nah, I got it. We'll get them. I'll knock them out.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on a few other things, but yeah, if I do need to get it done, get them knocked out. That way, if I do get something else, I can handle it and not feel like I've been overrun with t-shirts. And baby's been doing her own thing anyway with her shirts and merchandise. So baby's been getting all that together and making do with what's going on. So hopefully this next coming year, because the new year's coming, it'll be totally a whole different scenario, won't it, Pretty? Whole different scene. Baby's going to whole kind of different direction with buying articles of clothing.
Oh yeah. I've already started and it's doing really well. So if you guys haven't gone to the website, not the Facebook page, Full Blown Country, because that's all Mike and his stuff, but the website, Full Blown Country, it has the Full Blown Country Mercantile and Boutique to it. So, and then I got to go back and read some of these comments because people are commenting on some stuff I asked about, and I don't want to ignore the answers. But I've got some new vendors, and they're pretty cool, and some really cute sweaters and cardigans with the little fringe on the bottom. It's so cute, and some jewelry, super cute. Let's go back and see what's happening around this joint. Thank you guys for praying. Yeah, loss is never easy. Let's see here.
Scroll on down into it. Of course, some of the folks are still saying howdy, howdy.
Linda Peterson says, be with them for the holidays. It is so lonely at these times. Father passed at Thanksgiving time. I'm so sorry to hear that.
You know, it's tough. I mean, I know holidays can be really tough on many different people. I mean, because there is folks out there that live alone, may not have no family at all close, you know, and I hate to even think that, but, you know, I know that folks like that are out there, and it is sad. And
it is.
Some folks enjoy it, though.
Heather says, it's good to see you at Full Blown Country. My Thanksgiving was okay. I have a bad cold, and she stayed at home, and her mom brought her some leftovers.
Well, good that your mother was able to do that. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, Linda said she came from freezing rain down to 53 degrees weather, and that was hard for me. Brian says that my side eye really cracks him up sometimes.
That what? Oh, side eye.
I give you the side eye.
Yeah, me and Pretty, our dog gives us the side eye, and we crack up every time at it when he's trying to watch either one of us. Pooch actually got out here and cleaned this little shop up a little bit this week, so you might not see a bunch of crap back there on that table because I kind of got
it's all over here.
Well, all of that over there is shirts and stuff that I got and trying to figure out what's what. And I had to sort through the orders, but that back table back there was so full of batteries and whatnot. I mean, to tell you, every bit of it was out. And I've kind of rearranged my computers and all. So I was able to put some of that stuff up and get it out of the way. And I still got a little bit to do, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll be slinging all kinds of stuff in here tomorrow, probably, though, which I might record and put out there for you. That'd be hard to do a live while I'm pressing shirts. Although for me, I couldn't answer too many questions because I get on a roll and I'm too busy slinging shirts. Maybe baby could sit out here with me.
I knew you were going to say that.
And
you can pay me to sit out here. I'll man your comments.
Maybe you can man the comments.
Treasure Hunter says we're headed to Minnesota and North Dakota.
Woo! On the road.
Minnesota.
I hope you're doing better too, Neil.
Yeah, you're back.
I hope you're feeling a lot better and able to get back out there. Obviously, a little better if you're on the road, getting to travel a little bit. I don't know if you're loaded and hauling or just out joyriding.
At home with Tom and Rhonda. It says weather change makes you susceptible to illness only if you've been exposed to something. Your immune system is weak or your allergies are acting up. That's what I thought.
I think my allergies are acting up. I took my dad to the doctor yesterday. Yeah, yesterday too, which get over there thinking I was going to have to sit in there another 3 hours with him because dermatologists, they schedule the whole world at once and then they make you sit in there and wait. Because the time before last I took my dad, we was there at 8 o'clock in the morning and we left there at 6 in the afternoon because you go in, they do the cutting and the sawing and the yanking and stitching and the sewing, and then they tell you to go outside and wait, and then you get to go back in, they check it, and then they send you on your way. But yesterday we were in there and out of there in 45 minutes, and I thought, woo, thank goodness on that one.
Brian said thank you for popping in on his live last week. He said that was sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Rebecca Touched by Yarn is here. Hi, Rebecca.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. See,
Eileen is here. She said she's listening. She's busy getting some things done. We're glad you're here.
We are glad you're here, Eileen, and glad that you are feeling better, because I know you put yourself out a little bit last week, went above and beyond as usual, but wore yourself out as well. Delivering John Deere tractors. Well, heck yeah, there you go. So Neil's back at it. He's back in the seat and pushing them loads down the road, which is a good thing. Boy, all those truckers out there, I wonder, maybe those loads for the trucking industry will pick up once, if those railroads go on strike. I don't know if those guys are going to wind up going on strike or not, but that'll sure push some loads out to the truckers.
Justin, let me know if Back on Freedom, Justin, let me know if you're available this coming Monday to go live on my radio show. So you'll be on Joko Community Radio Show, on my radio show program that I'll send you a link where you will come on via video. And I'll also have my radio show linked to my YouTube page. But let me know if this coming Monday, what is it, the 6th? Yeah.
Yep.
If you're available.
Monday's the 7th.
Oh, just kidding. Monday.
Nope. I'm sorry, babe. I haven't turned my calendar yet. It'll be the 5th.
Oh, Monday the 5th. Let me know if you want to come on. And if so, then you and I can, I'll FaceTime you just to kind of see what we're going to chat about and get you prepared and let you know how everything runs with regards to the radio station. And so if you're good to go Monday the 5th, I need to send you a link and we'll get you good on all of that stuff.
What Brian say?
I think I just saw your little tripod walk a little bit in the background. Oh, scary.
Really? It might have.
Linda says trains are just sitting by, semis are rolling big time on highways.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how many of you, because I've heard a lot of this stuff, how many of you folks braved the shopping, the Black Friday sales and all of that stuff? Because that's something that Pooch don't do. Pretty didn't even do it.
I never do it.
Yeah,
I can't. It's too overwhelming for me to walk in and people are like supposed to be the sweetest time of the season and people are so not nice. I can't do it. It's too overwhelming for me.
Yeah, it's overwhelming and it's too prone for some action, at least for Pooch, because Pooch don't tolerate it too well either. He doesn't tolerate the crowds. I don't tolerate the pushing and shoving because that's an invitation for a shoving match most of the time with Pooch. And I oblige you, that's for sure. But no, of course, I've gotten to where, thank goodness for online ordering through Amazon, because you can get anything and everything, but not just Amazon, but I usually know what I want. I can go online and order it and have it delivered in time. And then I got to worry about wrapping it. And then I also have to worry about not wanting to tell Pretty what I got her for Christmas. Because
it's the worst.
It comes and
I'm so glad.
I got baby's prize and then baby's on me. What'd you get? I need to know. I need to know. I said, no, it's for Christmas. I'm not going to tell you. But I need to know.
And then he winds up telling
And then it comes down, baby really want to know. Because I can't wait.
The worst at keeping secrets. Okay, Susie. Heather says no way. There's no way she's going shopping on Black Friday. Neither is Susie. Oh, that sounds yummy. Tamara's got mashed potatoes, homemade chicken and noodles, yum, and a tall glass of sassafras tea.
Heck yes.
That sounds delicious.
Chicken noodle. I love chicken noodle.
Homemade chicken noodle.
Did y'all watch my Noodle November I did for Noodle November with Kettle Kitchen? I'd made chicken noodle pot pie, which it turned out pretty good too, actually. That was my Noodle November piece to plug in there and put in, and it was pretty good.
Oak says that she went fishing instead of shopping and she had the lake all to herself. That's probably the best time to go
Heck
do
yeah.
anything other than, I mean, everybody's shopping, so you might as well go do the other because you'll have everything to yourself.
Yeah, I watched Oak out there fishing and jugging and catching those fish too. That looked fun. Out there all alone, just a girl in her kayak,
Tamara
reeling them in.
says that she does not do Black Fridays anymore, that she'll pay more or give cash. So after Christmas, the prices drop. Yeah, that's true.
Golly, and that's something crazy for us because, of course, our kids are grown and even our nieces and nephews are getting up there, and our parents, used to, I would know, and I usually keep a pretty good ear out on knowing what my folks need or what anybody might need, and I'll buy and get what I might hear them mention that they might need. I like to buy. I don't like to just go out and get something just to say that I'm getting something for them. I like to make sure that it's something that they need and could use. But as the parents are getting older, of course, well, that's tough trying to figure out for them. And I know because they would much rather just have our parents and just being there, spending time with them beats any and all gifts that monetarily things could buy.
Oh, yeah. We know that because of our kids.
We know that. I know that. And yes.
Okay, Justin, I see that you say that should work. You do have a busy weekend. Well, I don't want to make you, so just let me know. Rex Giovanucci is here.
Howdy.
Hello.
He popped in on my live that I did while Pretty was gone to the concert the other night, because I did a quick live just for the heck. No, it was Saturday because Elaine was out.
Oh, that's
not
right.
in the weather, and I just tried to fill in the spot for her a little bit, and he was in there and had several folks pop in.
Nice.
Appreciate all you folks that did, because that was an unannounced live that I popped in up and had. It's pretty good too, actually. That time flew by quick as well. So then I got to even enjoy Mike's fishing home. I hung out with him on Friday night, so that was fun as well too.
You need to go fishing.
I was on his live with him. Yeah, I do need to go fishing.
Tamara Brown says that she stopped short of making dumplings instead of chicken noodles. And she watched your video, your chicken casserole.
Dumplings. Boy, I love dumplings. I haven't made dumplings myself in a while, but every time I do make them, I always think about my grandmother's dumplings. And not only, they wasn't the normal dumplings, they were the cornmeal dumplings. And good Lord, I love those cornmeal dumplings from her. I'd give anything to have a big bowl of those again. I've never tried to make cornmeal dumplings, but I probably should, because those things are good.
Justin, I'll get with you. The following Monday, I already have somebody scheduled to come on the radio. JKS says, I wiped my feet and hit the like button.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. Wiping the feet. Yep. Well, come on in.
Poor Eileen. She said she was in bed asleep Saturday, or she would have popped in.
Oh, no, Eileen. I know. I'm sure. And if you're out and missing an action, it's obviously that you are wiped out. And that's quite all right. Because everybody needs a break sometimes. Everybody needs to take a break and just step back and let it go and not put too much worry into it. But next time you need a break, let me know and I'll cover for you, Eileen.
Tamara says, comfort food on a cold evening. He heats his shop with space heaters. She loves that man.
Man, yeah, speaking of that, I need to get out and fix my chimney on my barrel on my shop heater out there in the big shop, because the wind caught it and blew it over, and it's just been kind of dangling there. And I haven't put much worry into it because I know I haven't been out in the shop needing to burn the wood burning barrel. But probably
y'all should see it.
Probably be this weekend because I need to change the oil in my truck, so I'll probably be pulling it in there. And when I do cover for you next time, Elaine, I'll let Piggy come in with me.
Yeah, y'all can do some trivia.
Yeah, me and Piggy could hold down the fort. But yes, I'll probably be in the shop this weekend. I need to, oh my gosh, I got so much things I think I need to do, and I just don't think I have enough time to do it. So yeah, baby might need to get on the John Deere this weekend.
I was gonna get on it, but you said it needs a new battery.
I'm gonna go get one.
Okay, get it.
Yeah.
And I'll go mow.
All right. Maybe be out
I'll
on
get
the
my
John Deere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that needs to be done.
It does. Backyard looks
Mhm.
atrocious.
But let's see here. We missed anything? We'll do Pooch. Prayers up.
Oak, if you're still on here, if you're still wanting to come on my radio show, let me know. You know what? I watched for the first time, and I feel bad, but then I also know everybody on here. It's very hard to watch. You can't watch everything.
Mm-hmm.
But for the first time, I watched, and because I asked you the other day, because I heard the background music, and it was very catchy. Like I was listening to every time Mike has listening to something, I always ask him who he's listening to, and the music, and then the girl that was talking, I was like, wow, that
yes.
amazing. And who was it? Tell me.
That was Real Talk with SLR.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That she had the most amazing Thanksgiving tribute to her father.
Mm-hmm, she did.
And if you haven't had a chance to listen to it.
That was Sundays, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Real Talk with SLR.
Yeah, Simple Life. And her videography and the music and just everything, very inspirational. And the story itself was just beautiful that she shared. And so if you get a chance, you might want to go check her out. It was really, really good.
What's that? Pooch?
Pooch and Piggy, the world would never be the same.
Probably wouldn't.
That is true. Tamara and Heather are praying for people in the path of the storm.
Oh my gosh. There was a lot of storms that blew up yesterday all around Texas. I saw all the tornadoes everywhere. Luckily, we didn't get in that. I tell you what, though, about 7:30 when that front blew in and the temperatures just went. Mm-hmm. They plummeted quick around here, but that's Texas weather for you. It could be hot one day and cold the next, and then back up in the heat, and then the next day ice. I hope we don't see none of that rough weather like we saw a couple years ago, but good gosh.
And for somebody that was asking, they asked if my son Tristan and Byron had gotten together. And unfortunately, Byron got sick. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, he's good. He's texted, and we've texted. And he's been in a couple.
Oh, good.
Chats, so
okay, good. But yeah, somebody had asked, and if they had met up and how that went, and he got sick, and so unfortunately they weren't able to meet. But I'm sure they'll reschedule. Oh no, Pooch, Piggy, and Wiggy, we could all have some fun.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun, John Wiggs. Sure would. SLR, yeah. I hadn't seen Carrie reply again, but boy, Carrie, she's something else too. I love watching her stuff, and she brings it real as well. And hopefully one day maybe y'all can connect, because I think she'd have a good story to tell. Mm-hmm. She sure would.
Gosh, Treasure Hunter said they had a tornado jump over the Freightliner last night at 10 p.m. in Alabama.
Man, I don't miss them days at all, because I've been in some rough weather in those trucks and felt like I was going to get blown over and off the road. And I think what cured me of truck driving is being stuck on the side of the road in ice storms. That was enough for me. And like I had mentioned to you, Neil, I parked one in a Petro and flew my butt back home and left it sitting there for them. That's when I was done.
Is that what you really did, legit?
I did. Oh. A reefer loaded up, too.
What does that mean?
It was a refrigerated trailer full of Kraft food. Kraft cheeses and bologna and all that stuff.
So it'll get ruined?
I don't know what happened to it. I wasn't worried about it when I left it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Well, wait. So if the truck isn't running, is the freezer not running?
Oh, it run until the diesel ran out in the tank of the reefer unit. Yeah. It was good for however long, but I sure told that dispatcher where that truck was and where the key was. And it's sitting there. Well, you can't do that. I said, I already did it. I'm at home, buddy.
Why did you do that? That's
because I couldn't get routed back home, and the weather was crazy, and I couldn't get nowhere. So,
well, you got somewhere. You got home.
I sure did. I was able to get to the airport and get a ride home, fly it home. But when weather like that happens, it does nothing but back up and stack up all those terminals and those docks where you can't get in and get out on a scheduled time. And
Treasure Hunter says, if you were listening to Ryan Hall, he mentioned the tornado at, what's that? Utah, Alabama, and that's where we are. Everybody watches Ryan Hall, y'all. He's good. And Max Velocity.
Pretty and I don't watch too much TV, really.
Yeah.
We're either watching YouTube or something. We're always doing something, but we don't watch much. If we do watch any news TV, it's usually the 5:30 news. We don't miss NBC5 or NBC with Lester Holt at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's the one we look forward to, and that's the one we watch, and then we're out of there.
Oh, he's a YouTube channel.
Oh, really? Okay.
Whoops.
Hey, well, Corey's a weatherman too over there at CNC. Corey and Cynthia. I hope those folks are doing all right. I saw where Corey left Cynthia today.
Where?
I don't know. I just saw the post of one title of their video. I left Cynthia. I'm sure it not left her, but I'm sure there was something behind it.
Yeah.
Knowing them two.
Treasure Hunter says all of the trucks in the rest area were covered in leaves.
I bet. That's one thing that just flat. I mean, to be stuck somewhere like that in a truck loaded up and you're limited on where you can, well, you just limited on everything because you either have to stick with that load, wait till you get it offloaded or whatever. But there ain't a whole lot a trucker can do when they got a load on their back and you parked in some lot at a truck stop or in line waiting to get into a DC or something to get out. That's when Pooch's patience started really getting thin. That's when he decided it was wise that he gets out of it. Because it's a pain in the butt. I don't know if Pretty would like it either. Because if I was to do it again, I'd let her go with me. And then I'd have to get her to drive. We'd be team drivers.
No, I don't think so.
Why? Baby can drive a big rig.
No, I can barely drive the car I got now. Because it's not the Mini. It's a lot bigger.
We could be Pretty and Pooch trucking.
I don't think so. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I
Does
can
Beth
do it.
drive?
I think Beth drives.
But is it a big rig?
Yeah.
Neil, does Beth drive? And do you have a big rig?
Yeah, he drives big Kenworth. Well, you said a Kenworth, but I know he drives big tractor trailers.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
And I'm sure Beth does too.
I can't. Like I said, I can barely even drive the car I got now. So, thanks, Brian. Brian said, "Smash that like button."
Yeah, smash that like button, please.
Just don't let her blow the horn, Pooch. We were just talking about blowing the horn.
Yep. We was talking about blowing the horn.
Speaking of blowing the horn, and this has nothing to do with that, but I am going to be making some new shirts for us gals for won't necessarily say Pretty and Pooch, probably just gonna say Pretty. Or it'll be a woman's shirt. But I don't like the women's fitted shirts. I like to wear the unisex shirts, but I'm gonna make my own shirt for our channel, and we'll have those to give out and whatnot. And who's that one person that has new shirts and hasn't given me one yet?
Yeah, maybe need some channel shirts out there.
Yeah, I need some. John Wiggs, I need your shirt. That said, yeah, when Neil sciatica started and he couldn't drive. No, I don't drive. We were stuck for a few days till he could get us home.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
I can't. First of all, I'm barely 5'1". If I hadn't shrunk, there's no way.
Baby could drive. I could teach Baby to drive a big rig.
Okay.
They do have automatics now too, so I'm used to them old split gear Max. I drive the ones the youngins can't, so I'm sure Neil knows what I'm talking about. But A lot of them are automatics now too, 13, 16 speed or whatever. But you get behind the wheel of an old split gear Mac.
John, I'll trade you shirts. Yeah, because neither one of us have one. You both could pull doubles and make serious money. Asked Shane.
I pulled doubles.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I can't see over the dash.
Yeah.
Second of all, I'm not.
Mine is automatic. Yes, I pulled the doubles before.
I can't do it.
Sure did. I wouldn't mind still doing that back when I was trying to get a line haul run with back when Watkins was still around. But that was what I wanted, was a line haul run, you know, terminal, drop and hook. But wasn't happening. I was too low on the seniority pole, and Watkins was not union. And if you even talked about union, you usually got run off. So, but yeah, I didn't mind the doubles except for high winds and icy roads. But I could sure hook a set in a big tractor too. I did a lot of set hooks. And I would hook my sets from the dock.
I'll give you a set of hooks.
Yeah. Been many times I've hollered at other drivers to either drive it or park it. Or if they needed a hand, Pooch would go out there and do it for them.
There's our website with all my goodies on it.
Everybody wants to drop and hook. Heck yeah. That was usually all I did. I didn't like I wasn't about to touch any freight, so I was dropping the hook, period. Even on the rail, pulled a lot of those containers out of the rail yards too. Sealands and Maersks and Hyundais, and did a lot of that. That's when that was the last gig I did that had anything to do with truck driving. And that wasn't too fun either, but I was more interstate then. Stayed within Texas and Oklahoma, but I thought if I was to get back into truck driving, I think I'd want to go be a blade runner and pull those big old blades they use for those windmills. That would be something I think I'd do, but I don't see me doing it. So, you know, I don't really have any interest in getting back into one of those things unless she was co-driver. Maybe pull a 105-foot wing down the road.
I don't think so. When Eileen's channel gets bigger, I'm thinking of getting with Pooch on some designs and merch.
Heck yeah. Heck, we all need. You can do that anyway, just to put it up and out there. But I'm with you, Piggy. Sure am. Which I'm wanting to change my logo design. I need to come up with something different. I've got a bunch of transfers still of my stuff. I ought to fix it up because I've got a ton of shirts and get them out there and sell them cheap. That way everybody can walk around in a shirt that says everybody needs a friend named Pooch. And they call me Pooch. Well, I couldn't put that on there because everybody'd be calling you Pooch then. But so everybody needs a friend named Pooch, and then just ask me. And then y'all could tell them about Pooch.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Yeah.
Cute little costume.
Yeah.
I know, Tamara. This hour is almost over. We have so much fun with you guys and are so appreciative of those of you that come in and check in with us each week. We missed you guys last week. You guys were actually all on our mind as we were leaving, heading out to our families for Thanksgiving. And it was so cool that Justin hopped in where we were going to be out. Mike was driving, and I just wanted to see who all was on Wednesday. Anybody else that was going live, and Justin had filled in during our empty time slot last week since we weren't on, and we so appreciate that. That was so awesome.
Yeah, we do. And we had recorded a video. It just didn't load up in time for some reason because I'd loaded it and set it as a premiere so it would play during our time slot. And the closer it got to it's supposed to be going off, I went and looked, and it said that it hadn't even reproduced the video yet. And I was like, what in the world's going on? So I scrambled and uploaded again and had it just go upload and go public, which that
Look.
one worked.
There's some shirt ideas. Look at that. It says everybody needs a friend named Pooch, and I have one.
There you go. Hey, yeah.
And Piggy says everyone needs a friend named Pooch, and he's my friend.
There's
Tamara,
some-
you have a good evening too. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Old Man King Homestead says I have a clip of one of those blades going down 181 in one of my videos.
Yeah, they are some big old blades. I think, yeah, if I was to do it, that's what I'd want to do. But it could just simply say, I got a friend named Pooch. That's right. I need to. I've got a ton of, Pretty and I were looking through shirts the other day and realizing how much stuff that we've got, and we're just sitting on it. I probably need to do something with them and knock them out the door at rock bottom prices.
Yeah, like FREEE.
Yeah. Could be a,
we could give them
I
away.
didn't, boy, I'm getting close to 500. I think I'm at 447. I know my 500 subscribers is coming up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I think when I have a 500 when I hit my 500 subs, that's when I'll probably need to have a giveaway.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting. I was really pushing to get to the 500 for that community tab, and now that they've given out the community tab, the thrill of trying to get there is almost gone.
And then what are you gonna do?
But even though I've gotten that community tab, I use it sparingly. I don't really use it probably like I should. And
everybody always wants what they don't have. And then when you get it, it's like, okay, now what? It's just like when it's like, oh gosh, here we go. And this could be a big subject, but we only have a couple minutes. But it's always like several. So it's what's that? There's a poster that says it's not karma, but it's Murphy's Law. It's almost like Murphy's Law. So when your car is making loud noise and it's running like crap, and then you drive it to the car dealership and they start it and back it out and drive around and they don't hear anything. It's like when your kid is sick as hell at home and then you take them to the doctor and they're like all running around the doctor's office. It's like when me and my daughter go shopping at the mall when we actually have money and we don't see anything we want. But then when we go to the mall and we really don't have it in our budget to spend, it's like we want everything. It's like it's all the time. And it's so weird how that happens. I mean, I can remember so many times when I've taken my kids when they were little to the doctor because they were so sick, and the next thing you know, they're like fine, and the doctor's like, "Well, there's nothing wrong with them."
Yeah, I know it. I know, but yeah, I was just reading what Brian said about the community tab isn't all that exciting. And send me.
John Wiggs wants a shirt.
Yep.
Treasure Hunter needs a cap.
Yep. Well, Treasure Hunter has wore that cap religiously, and I appreciate that. So I need to send him a new cap.
Heather, you have a good evening as well.
Yes, ma'am, Heather.
Brian says the community tab isn't that exciting. For some reason, I can't even see the page where everybody's got their stuff on it. Oh, that's crazy. I don't even know. Sometimes I flip-flop whether I want to just stay with my radio station because all this stuff is confusing.
I mean, I love my channel, and I love Pretty and Pooch being in there with it. And, I know a lot of folks as of late, I've noticed, have actually, and they come on and they talk about it, but they just almost burnt themselves out on trying to keep up with whatever, which I'm not trying to keep up with nobody. I just want my channel. I do want my channel to grow, but I want it to grow just naturally. I more enjoy just being able to be out here and spend time with you folks, even though we're not like in a personal thing, even though it feels like it. But I just love being on here and doing this. But again, of course, I would like my channel to grow, but it'll get there when it gets there, and it'll get there on its own. And me to try to go out and do things that I can't possibly do for time constraint and whatnot, I ain't worried about it. So if you see a good video I put up outside of a live, consider yourself lucky, because yes, I want to do them, but I just don't have the time to put them out there all the time.
Okay.
But I do enjoy Pretty and Pooch time, that's for sure.
Look, Treasure Hunter said he was wearing his today.
Boy, Thank you,
Really
Neil.
appreciate.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
thanks,
He has.
Justin. Look how sweet.
Y'all are wonderful people. Thank you. All you folks are wonderful people. For sure. I mean, we wouldn't be here without y'all. That's for dang sure. Even though, like Brian has told me, I need to do a live and have me a fence post sitting here with me. Maybe next time Purdy can't make it, I'll have a fence post sitting here with me, and I'll go live, Pooch in the post.
Probably get a heck of a lot of subscribers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you ought to do it. I'm
Woo.
going to be absent next Wednesday.
Why?
So your friend the
What-
post can come in.
What if I'm
You and the
absent
post
and
is gonna
babies needs to
I
fill
got
in?
it.
Hey, that
I
would be
got
cool.
this.
It's the pretty show. We could do that. Baby can handle it, I'm sure. I know she
I think
could.
you need to bring your friend the post.
I don't know.
See what happens.
I don't know if I can go to an hour with the
Oh,
post.
you can
but-
go an hour.
That would be hilarious, though. Pooch in the post.
Heck yeah. All right, it's 8:56. We have got
Couple
MT
minutes.
Homestead
Yep.
coming on next. And then after that is Vineyard Farmhouse.
Yep.
Brian has
Tree Haven,
yep.
Jess.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
Yep. Tree Haven, Jess is cool. Out there on his Sweet 16 and
How fun.
good dude
It's
over
gonna be a
there as
good
well.
show.
Yep.
All your shows and your guests are great.
Yep. Brian's
Right.
usually got all kinds of good guests in there with him. And it's fun to sit back and listen and watch, that's for sure.
You too, Justin. You have a wonderful night too. Thanks
Yes,
for
sir.
hopping on.
And I hope, or we hope, all you folks have a good evening. And we do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in here. Be on the lookout, though. Pretty and Pooch might throw up some Christmas tree decorating video soon. And we'll even be sitting around the old fireplace with some cocoa and Christmas music. And
That'll be fun. I'm ready.
It will be fun. And maybe baby can sing some Christmas carols and for everybody.
Okay,
And
yeah.
really bring the Christmas glee and joy in. Yeah.
It will definitely not bring in Christmas glee and joy. It'll bring you Christmas.
Oh no, but I'll be back there.
It'll be a downer.
I'll be back there with the eggnog.
Yeah, spiked eggnog.
Yep. But no, hope you folks do have the rest of a good week. We appreciate you folks.
John, he says he wants a Tish shirt too. He can wear it around the house.
Heck yeah. Yeah, baby needs to come up with their design so we can post
I
it and
am.
everybody can see it.
I'm coming up with it.
But for sure, hit us up on email. That way we know where you're at and all that good stuff. That way,
Heck yeah.
never know. We might send a prize your way or something. But
Hey, yeah.
folks, we love all y'all. We appreciate all of y'all. And we'll talk to you and see you again soon. MT Homestead next. Mike and Terry. Brian, the Vineyard of Farmhouse with Tree Haven.
Yee-hoo.
Be
Good
sure
night,
and check
Steve
them out.
C.
Tell them
Bye,
Pooch
Heather.
sent you.
That's right. I'm pretty.
Yep, Pretty and Pooch sent me. Thank you, folks.
Yep. Y'all have a good night.